it's time for some book news. And to get us started, I feel like lately we've been getting started with a lot of AI news. So we're going to keep that trend going. Did you hear the thing about the Chicago Sun-Times AI 15 books recommended for the summer?
Tell me all about it.
Oh my gosh, this was all over social media and I had a good laugh. They had 15 books that were recommended for like hot reads for the summer. Only 5 of the 15 were actual books. The other 10 were not real ones, but they were written by real authors. And then after looking into this, we found out that the writer, Marco Buscaglia, claimed responsibility for it. And he did say that he partly wrote it with the help of an AI-generated tool, and he's really sorry that he didn't catch this type of issues. Normally, the Chicago Sun-Times, they just buy stories from different writers throughout the thing, and there was no validations, checks on this, or anything like that, which is kind of crazy. But let me just read you some of the titles of the books that were put up on the list. One of them is The Rainmakers by Percival Everett. I thought that was kind of funny. A quick synopsis of it. Well, according to AI, is a near future American West where artificially induced rain has become a luxury commodity.
I also would read that book.
Exactly. And I'm like, I can totally see him writing that.
Yeah.
Andy Weir came up with the latest hit, The Last Algorithm, which I wish, man. Come on, Andy Weir.
The Last Algorithm is a good name.
The story follows a programmer who discovers that an AI system has developed consciousness and has been secretly influencing global events for a year.
I would also read that story.
So good. And then another example is one by Isabel Allende, which is called The Tidewater Dreams, a multi-generational saga set in a coastal town where magical realism meets environmental activism. This is scary because I want to read all of these books, which are not real books, by the way, but it's kind of scary.
You know what's scary is like, okay, the writer, because I heard the writer say like, yeah, I use AI occasionally. I'm sorry I missed this. I'm sorry, 33% of your article was inaccurate. Did you even look at one single thing that was in it? Like what? And then also journalism is supposed to have fact checkers. Like the rule of journalism, it's supposed to be verifiable by 2 independent sources in order to publish. And so this just tells me they do no verification. Like Chicago Sun-Times, sorry, no.
It's crazy to me. And it's actually higher than that. I mean, it was 10 out of the 15 books.
Oh, 10 out of the... Oh, so oh my God.
Only 5 of them were good books.
Oh, I'm sorry. I flipped that.
Yeah.
So 2/3 of the article was bullshit.
Exactly. So it's even worse. So the guy didn't even try checking anything.
No.
Like there was
you shouldn't get paid then. You shouldn't get paid because you didn't do anything.
So anyways, be on the lookout for that. It's pretty embarrassing. And honestly, the Chicago Sun-Times has actually recently announced that we're going to be cutting like 20% of their staff. They're having like hard times. So I would imagine that this is not going to be helpful whatsoever.
That's heartbreaking because it's obviously like this is what happens when you cut funds from places. Like you're going to get news that is objectively not real.
Very terrible. So anyways, be on the lookout for that. When you guys are reading, just question everything now. We're in that era, I guess. On a lighter side of things, there is an Austin book club here that has been reading the same book for 12 years. The name of the book is called Finnegan's Wake, that is written by Irish author James Joyce. And the book is supposed to be so complicated that they've only been reading 1 page at a time. It's supposed to be one of the most confusing, hard to understand books ever written, and then there's multiple book groups around the world that are going through the same experience. The book starts and ends with a sentence fragment, combines multiple languages, and has no clear or linear plot. The work is so dense that that's why they have to read 1 page at a time. Based on this news article, I don't know why you would want to put yourself through this.
No.
Anyways, if you guys are interested in that, the name of the book is Finnegan's Wake. I don't think this is something that I would want to put myself into.
I didn't read Finnegan's Wake, but James Joyce is always something you have to like read in college because like he's known for doing stream of consciousness writing. So no punctuation, no capitalization, like just a full writing thought. And I always thought like, this is so stupid and annoying. Like I remember in one of his books, I can't remember what book it was because that's how much of an impression it made on me. He like will change the names of things. Like he'll call a cow a moo cow. So he'll be like moo cow, moo cow, moo cow. And you're like, what? So yeah, no.
Interesting. So it's supposed to be just like the way that you're thinking things internally. That's how like he's just spilling it out.
Exactly right. It's like if you did like a first draft of something and then never revisited it.
No, that just sounds... maybe he was trying to be edgy, but that just sounds lazy.
Trying to be edgy. I don't know. I'm sure there's like scholars that have spent their entire lives
studying this. But anyways, shout out to the Austin Book Club that is trying to do this. Hopefully you'll be done at some point. What do you have for us?
Okay, so we're going to tap into your childhood trauma now because Alexis Bledel is going to narrate the audiobook of Tuck Everlasting. So she'll narrate the audiobook for a special 50th anniversary edition of Natalie Babbitt's classic children's novel. The book was originally published in 1975 and tells the story of Winnie Foster, a young girl who learns the power of immortality after she meets the Tuck family, who are able to live forever after drinking from an enchanted spring. Alexis Bledel starred in the 2002 movie adaptation of this and is now revising her role, obviously, as the audiobook narrator. Yeah.
I didn't read the book, but I did watch the movie, and I was just like, oh, this is so deep.
So deep.
So deep. Like, she chose life, and she chose to live her life instead of staying with them. And I'm like, oh, she's so independent.
Little tie into the invisible life of Addie LaRue.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, because that's kind of the plot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't read it yet, guys. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's sort of the plot. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. I really like Alexis Bledel. She's cool.
Do you know that she is a native Spanish speaker?
Yeah, I have seen her speak, and she speaks with a full-on Argentinian accent.
I know. It's like perfection. Okay, our next story is just a fun one. I'm going to keep talking about casting for this movie. Joey King was cast alongside Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock in Practical Magic 2. She's set to play one of Sally's daughters. I'm curious to ask you like what you think which daughter it is.
The one with the red hair, probably, I would think.
So you have, if you've ever read the book or watched the movie, Sandra Bullock, who is Sally in the movie, has two daughters, Antonia and Kylie. Kylie is the older daughter who is like a natural beauty. She's very independent, very strong. Antonia is the quieter daughter, more reserved, and she's very close with Nicole Kidman's character and kind of like comes into her own. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, because you can dye everybody's hair, and because I think, I don't know.
It's not really looks for me. I'm more of like, what is the personality going to be? Like, she feels like a Kylie to me, but I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm
Anyway,
excited, though.
Gonna be good. Comes out 2026.
All right, we'll be there. We'll be watching it and reporting back. All right, and that's all we had for book news.